Hey Capricorn, welcome to your September 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be a reading from September 23rd until the 29th. Hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. Let's take a look here. Also, I want to say, of course, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below. The link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. And then from there, you can purchase a reading. But let's go ahead and see here, Capricorn, what's going on. All right, you did pull the Tower and the Death card here in your spread, also the Hierophant. So there's big themes around transformation, unexpected things happening, things falling apart, things crumbling down, breaking down. And these things could have been playing out for you here, Capricorn, for a while. So it's not like I don't see like it's just something that just happened like overnight or something like that. I feel like there's been things that you've been going through. And I think you're going through a big transformation at this time. And I do see here, though, it's like even though there's changes going on here for you, or there's been changes happening here, I still feel you're in a good spot or you're in a good position here. Even if you may be kind of fearing the worst, the Four of Pentacles is saying that, you know, you still have the ability to have power and influence over your situation. So I kind of pick up with this Death card, the Tower, that these changes aren't something that's like coming this week or something like that. That's more so it's like things that have already happened and that have already been happening here. And in fact, I think you're learning a lot through this process here of the things that you have been going through. And I think you are, especially with this King of Wands, Hierophant energy here in spreads, like you are starting to understand the deeper lessons of the things that have happened here. And so you're taking those lessons, you're taking what it is that you've learned, and you're starting to use it. You're starting to use what it is that you've learned to, you know, make the best decisions for yourself. And I think they will. I think with this process here, it's like things will happen better than you expect, or things will go better than you expect, or things will just be better because it's like you're wise now. You've been through the experience of something. Now you have the knowledge, and now you know how to, you know, traverse something here. So let's take a look. You pulled this 12th house card. It says escape here. You pulled this closing door, completion. And then you pulled this card that says you are here for a purpose, learning, realizing what matters to you. And that's what I was saying. It's like learning. There's the themes here is like learning, transformation, and like unexpected events or just unexpected things, upheavals that have happened in the past. I don't feel like they're happening now. Although for some of you it could be. But with this closing door card, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense here with the Death card, Tower. It's like there's chapters closing, right? We just went through a lunar eclipse in Pisces. We're stepping into a solar eclipse in Libra next. So there are chapters definitely closing, right? There's doors closing, but there's also new doors opening here. And I think that's something that you've come to really understand. It's like just because there's like some type of ending or just because one door closes doesn't mean like your whole world closes, right? It's just like, okay, that door closed and another one's going to open. I think you've developed faith here, especially with this King of Wands, Hierophant. You've developed like this strong sense of faith when it comes to like letting go and trusting in the divine. And the reason why I say trusting in the divine or God is because you pulled this 12th house card. It says escape, and the 12th house is very much so you and your connection specifically to the divine. The 12th house is the spiritual house, right? It's the house of self-undoing or self-enlightenment, but it's a house of retreat, loss. But it's like the divine connection. It's the sacred spiritual understanding of your life and your life's journey and your specific connection to the divine. And I think there's things closing here, but in a way I kind of see it not being that big of a deal for you, honestly. I mean, yeah, there's going to be some things I feel like you may be feeling like, oh, like I have to let this go or whatever. But I think for the most part, like you'll be fine here. You pulled the Four of Pentacles here for your overall energy. And like I said, this card is showing me that you're in a better position than you may realize. And you may know that too. The Four of Pentacles asks the question like, where your power lies. And it's like asking you that question, like, where does your power lie in the situation? It can be with the 12th house to let go, to surrender, right? Or it can be with my money or my resources, or it can be with my intellect, my knowledge, my wisdom. And so with this King of Wands here being in your current energy, I feel like you're very aware where your power does lie at this time. And if you don't, obviously, from what I just said, it's like, reflecting on that question. Because the King of Wands is telling me that you're someone here that is capable, that is competent, and you know how to take the lead, and you know how to get things done, or you know how to start things or move things here in the direction that you want to move them. And with this Hierophant being here, 4 of Pentacles, that's right beside it. If you've been wanting to further some type of endeavor here that you've been wanting to do, Capricorn, whether it's with work or career or business or projects, or it could just be with anything personal, the Hierophant is an indication that you'll be able to have the resources you need to get started with some type of endeavor here that you're doing. Some of you may have a spirit. This is just a side note. I know this isn't everybody, but I feel for some of you, you may have a spiritual business. High Priestess, 9 of Pentacles being here. So I don't know why that wanted to come through. Maybe it's just confirmation for some of you. I think at this time, the High Priestess can deal with intuitive wisdom. And it also is a card of listening, understanding, being observant. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are direct counterparts in the tarot. The High Priestess absorbs the knowledge of the Hierophant. The Hierophant would be like the active teaching of sacred knowledge. The High Priestess would be the taking in, listening, the understanding, the integration of it. And I think you've integrated a lot. Like I said, the lessons here that you have learned, it's like you've integrated a lot. You know a lot here. The 9 of Pentacles, as the advice is saying, to take this knowledge now and to use it in your life. I don't really feel like this is one of these reads to where it's like, your ex is this, or, your career is ending, or, you know what I mean? It's not one of those. I feel like this is a very grounded read. And in a way, it doesn't surprise me because we are doing Capricorn, right? But the 9 of Pentacles is saying, like, take all the wisdom that you have learned in your life at this time and use it to your benefit with the 9 of Pentacles and create the lifestyle here that you want to create. And also at this time, I feel like you're being encouraged here to enjoy some of the finer things in life. Even with this 12th house card, escape. The 12th house can be a house of loss, surrender, letting go of things that aren't spiritually in alignment with you or that aren't spiritually aligned anymore. That sometimes we can feel like, like I'm losing certain things, or I have to let go of this. But I still see you have so many more blessings here with this 9 of Pentacles that you can really tap into, or that you can really cherish here, or that you can just be grateful for, right? Now, obviously, you did pull the Death card here in the outcome. This is just, I feel like this is the, like for you personally, Capricorn, with Pluto being in your sign, right? It's ingressed, retrograded back into your sign. And so you still have this deeper work to do when it comes to the transformation, right? And I just see with this Death card, like that's just what this is saying here. Like there's still work to do. There's still things to get down to the bottom of. There's still a lot of things here that you have to, work on. But I don't see this being like something that's like, you did pull the Tower here in the position of something you're unaware of here. So I'm going to clarify that and see what that is. But first, let's go ahead and jump in to clarify. I think that this Tower here, the Tower talks about, it's the reset button in the tarot, and there's a story how we can't hang on to the remains of the past, to try to rebuild some tower that has fallen. It's like, build something new, create something new. Clarify this 4 of Pentacles for the overall energy. Yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune here, and the overall energy here for you for this week looks good. 4 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, because I'm seeing you here being in control of your destiny. You can say the Wheel of Fortune is fate and destiny, and it's like you're perfectly in control of your destiny. It's like it's just what you do with like what you do. Like it's your actions, right? It's like your actions will determine your fate and destiny here. But you're more in control of your destiny, or you're becoming more and more in control of your life and your destiny, or of your situation this week, to help you turn the ship or navigate the ship and steer the ship in the direction you want to go here. King of Wands is the captain, right? So let's see, clarify the King of Wands, current energy. You have the Nine of Swords here. I think there are a lot of things that's resting on your shoulders at this time that may be heavy for you. It could be responsibilities, obligations, just life, right? The Nine of Swords that could be creating anxiety or stress. But I think you got it managed, under control, if I'm being honest with this King of Wands. I don't think this is something that's driving you out of control. And in fact, I kind of sense here this pressure that you could be feeling is almost kind of like lighting a fire underneath your ass, you know, which is making you kind of get up and get motivated. Clarify the High Priestess in your challenge. You pulled the Seven of Cups here. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles as your advice. You pulled the Four of Cups. Yeah, you know, I gotta be real with you, Capricorn. The Seven of Cups and the High Priestess can be this yearning for more, like feeling as if, you know, I think you should always strive for what it is that you want, right? But with the Nine of Pentacles here as the advice, Four of Cups, like the High Priestess, Seven of Cups in the challenge could be, I almost pick up that you could be like yearning for some type of specific thing that fixes everything, or like maybe you're yearning for something that's kind of in the concepts of your imagination. But I gotta be real, and it's crazy that I even have to say this in a Capricorn read, but I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups, it's like having to ground yourself and come back down to earth with this Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and understand that everything that you have in your world at this time are like, you have a lot of blessings around you already, and it's about soaking those in and cherishing those things. Because Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups, I'll be real, it is a combination of ungratefulness. I'm not calling you ungrateful, but I'm saying here, like, the universe is like wanting you to enjoy even the little blessings that you have in your life at this time. Like, sometimes we forget like that gratitude is one of the most powerful attractors of abundance, and myself included, especially lately. And I think here at this time that it's like the Nine of Pentacles as your advice is saying to appreciate what you do have here, enjoy your life and the things you have around you at this time. You're in a period of transition. You will be where you want to be. But this High Priestess, Seven of Cups in the challenge is saying, like, you know, stay focused in the present moment. Just because maybe these big desires haven't arrived yet, or these big ideals or big concepts haven't been manifested yet, doesn't mean they won't be manifested. Sometimes we get like lost in that whole thing. I feel like it's saying to, you know, appreciate what you do have at this time. Clarify this Hierophant in the future. You pulled the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, let's see, clarify the Death card and the outcome. Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Tower. You pulled the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, something you're unaware of with this Tower, Ace of Swords, that I feel like this week you could find out something here that you weren't expecting or something like that. I do see that. I don't think it's anything bad. I feel like it's actually just something that you just find out. You're like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Like, you know, like, so that's what I'm seeing here in the position of something you're unaware of. You do have this Seven of Wands on the Hierophant here in the future. Yeah, the Hierophant, Seven of Wands is a card of like being courageous, standing in your convictions, being bold, fighting for what it is that you believe in. And I see here with the Hierophant, there's something here that you could be really standing up for or taking a stand for here, with some form of endeavor here that you're under, like you're getting started with, or that you're going on, or that you're doing here. It's almost like you're committing to something here, Capricorn. Like the Hierophant could be your beliefs, your values, your morals, your principles, and it's like that's what you stand up for. That's the way you live your life. And I think there's something here to where it's like a situation that you're in. It's like you're really having to have that. You're really having to like embody that here. And I see you embodying the type of wisdom here that you've learned throughout the years that have molded your beliefs, values, principles, morals here. And that's what I see you like really standing on, which is going to help you accomplish the things here that you're wanting to accomplish. Now, you did pull the Death card, Three of Pentacles here in the outcome position. I think there could be some changes in regards to plans here. I don't think these plans, though, I don't think it's going to be something that's going to be like catastrophic. I just think there could be changes in regards to your plans here, or you could be yourself bringing changes to plans here. Some of you may kind of scrap the way you go about like your routine, or the way you go about like the way you're planning your goals. Like you may start something new here, especially with this closing door card, completion. Because I think you're learning here like what's important for you, the Hierophant, Seven of Wands. And even with this card, it says you are here for a purpose, learning, realizing what matters to you. I think you're starting to have these deeper revelations, the Tower, Ace of Swords in the position, something you're unaware of, that's showing you like the truth of what you want to create. And that's what your advice is too, I would say, as well with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like creating the type of lifestyle here that you truly want to embody. And the Death card, Three of Pentacles, is here. It's like you changing things here that need to be changed. And I think you have luck on your side. I think this is the time here for you to do these things. Four of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, because I feel like the power is in your hands at this time, and you're in complete control of your destiny, and you have control of your situation and your circumstances. And so now's the time to like really use that power and that influence before it's too late with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune says that the wheel's going to spin and it may land on you, but if you don't do anything, the wheel's going to spin and it's not going to land on you the next time. You know what I mean? So that's what I get here. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn, in your weekly reading. I appreciate you for watching. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, actually, no, hold on. If you stay and didn't click off, here goes a bonus, because I forgot to pull you the other Oracle cards. You pulled this Gaia card. It says harmony, abundance, and it says wholeness, forgiveness here. Yeah, Gaia is just a reminder that it's like the earth, how abundant the earth is. So it's symbolic of like the resources, Four Pentacles here, for the overall energies that are at your disposal at this time that can be used, right, for you to really create and pave the type of destiny here that you want to live. You pulled this solidity card. It says inner core. Yeah, and I feel like that's almost like that Tower, Ace of Swords here. And the Nine of Swords, King of Wands, in your current energy, there's this deeper sense of understanding that you're becoming aware of when it comes to yourself and what's true for you. That's like you can no longer be fake about something. It's like you have to follow like your truth. And I think that's like the inner core thing that this card is saying here. Let's see. You pulled this Garden of Venus card. It says rest and renewal here. So some of you, you could be in the spring type season of your life at this time. So even if we're going into like the fall, right? When I say like seasons, I'm talking metaphorically, like winter, when things have kind of broken down and there's more rest that's involved in life, or summer when things are burning hot and you're full of energy and vitality, or the spring to where there's something new being created and something new being born. I think you're almost in the spring season here, in the renewal, like the renewal type of energy here. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn, in your reading. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, of course, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also, hit the like button if you liked the video. And otherwise than that, Capricorn, I wish you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.